not in playoff contention. They're starting to plan off-season vacations and get away from the game a little bit. Then the rest of the league, they're coming down the home stretch here thinking that their season's going to go on into the playoffs and make a run for the Super Bowl. So
the final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. And taking the snaps, the quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
First carry here for Kyren Williams. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. And they're led by their quarterback from the University of Pittsburgh. It's Kenny Pickett.
And while I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards, if I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. From the gun is Pickett. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense, running back Kyren Williams, ready to go once more. And we show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Now they'll set up to throw. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw again. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zone. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go.
Back to the air one more time. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Back to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Throwing now from the gun. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Giants. His 12th touchdown of the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. The extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go, and the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready for their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Pickett. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the play fake, it's Pickett. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeaux, former 5th overall pick, in there to drop him.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Pickett. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one, fielded, out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Giants offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in those numbers as they look to keep it going here. 2nd and 7. He'll drop to throw. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. He'll look to throw. To the outside, complete to Johnson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
At the Cowboys' 44-yard line.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. That is caught. It's Robinson.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need.
The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. So after 1, 7-0 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Here's a handoff to Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll go play action with Pickett. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Deonte Banks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. One of the tight ends motions right. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
At the Cowboys' 26-yard line.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
This one intercepted. Picked by the rookie from Arkansas. And the Cowboys are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. In motion, Lamb. On play action, Mayfield. That's down the field for Lamb.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
The Giants offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. They run over center with Williams. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll look to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
In motion, it's Robinson. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it just past their 25.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
The Cowboys offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. In motion, Lamb. On 1st down is Mayfield. That's into the hands of Akers. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Running is Akers. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. That is caught. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
First and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play gets them down close. And now it's first and goal. To throw is Mayfield. In trouble, and down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up. Throwing is Mayfield. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This from 30 yards out. Moody's kick is good. And the Cowboys are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Giants offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Second and 9.
In motion, it's Robinson. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Justin Simmons with the good defense on that one to break it up. One of the tight ends in motion right. Back to the air again on second and 10. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up first and goal.
5-yard line.
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New York. for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Giants extend their advantage to 14-3. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cowboys offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is taken at the 25. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it.
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Here's Akers. Room to run at the 40. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone. Akers.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Finding yourself down here multiple scores in the second half, the defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now Mayfield. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. They get 16 on that connection. First down, Cowboys.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Not much happening there, just a short gain. Now a give on the ground, and he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly, and here comes 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. A short throw caught by Ferguson.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
The home team's offense ready for their first possession of this second half. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Deron Bland, good coverage, and he gets his hands on that one.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a 1st down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. There's Ferguson, the tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Akers. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. They get 14 on that hookup. That's good for a Dallas first down.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate. Work with your quarterback. Going.
That one, take it in. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So Mayfield leads the group to the line. They'll go for 2.
The Cowboys will line up for the...
They'll look to throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Malik Neighbors heading out with the Giants offense for their next possession. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 3rd and 6. They'll motion a tight end right. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. The Giants sending out their punter. He'll take this in back at the 16. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run here with Akers. And a short pickup past the 25. Second down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's to the right side and incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Third down and 9. He'll look to throw. That's made right side. It's Johnson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
First and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Back to throw. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. On the carry, it's Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
They'll send a tight end in motion right. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Akers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now Mayfield. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. To throw is Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Second down throw for Mayfield. To the left side, caught by Lamb. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard. And it's 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. On play action, Mayfield. He runs with it.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Ball start, offense.
Tyler Smith, guilty on that one. In motion, Lamb. Throwing is Mayfield. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. Second and 11. Mayfield to throw. That's down the field for Lamb. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Now Mayfield. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. The Giants offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And they look to finish it off here in the 4th. This might just wash away what was a subpar performance a week ago. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 44
One of the tight ends motions right. Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll go with Williams. And they'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
It's another run here for Williams. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
Offense. Still 3rd down.
So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. His kick is good. And the Giants will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Tyquan Thornton. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. On 2nd down, Baker. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Baker to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much. And that should wrap this one up.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
The Giants offense headed back to take over once more. The victories have been few and far between this year. They're closing in on a W here. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Williams. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. And he's going to go backwards yet again. The defense stands up tall one more time, and they force a fourth down.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
The Giants field goal unit out on the field. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Cowboys offense ready for this next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half.
He works free, right side. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
Akers. And a big conversion for 2. And it's a 1-score game. The deficit is only 8.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
That scored too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. He's to midfield.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done.